Now I'll turn the mic over to my wife, Sharon.
Actually, Jim's the talker in this family, but I have a few things to say. My family moved here in 1945, right after the war, and my dad got out of the military. I was 3 years old, which puts me here almost 80 years. But that really doesn't make me one of the oldest parishioners. We have Eldon Weber down at the end of the table. He's our oldest parishioner, followed very, very closely by about 6 months by Rita Shingledecker. And then Kathy Bunger, whose family was one of the instrumental in starting this parish. Jim and I were lucky enough to have been here. We were married here in the old church. We bought a house about 4 blocks away from here, knowing that someday we might want to send our children to a school, if there was a school, which, yes, there was. And we sent all 5 of our children here to school until it closed, which was sad, but they loved it here, and I loved my time working with the people here. If there's any kids that went to school at that time, they'll remember no hot lunches at this school. Mom made all the lunches, but once a month they got hot dog day with the parents making all the cupcakes. So that was a fun time for them. They felt they got an excellent education here. The Altar Society was the women of the parish who were very, very active and put on dinners at least 3 times a year, large dinners with homemade pies, which we don't get here anymore. But they took care of all the receptions for weddings, for funerals, and they supplied all the food in those years for the families who lost their loved ones. And if you remember, during the school years, we had bingo, which was run through the state, and one of our main bingo callers was Kathy Bunger. And that bingo helped us. It was held every Wednesday night, and it helped us support the school to keep tuition low. Let's see, I remember if Mary Harto and I, she had 6 children, I had 5 children. We started a kids choir of over 30 children that sang at the Sunday Masses and put on a program at Christmas called The Little Drummer Boy. The kids all dressed and walked in singing The Little Drummer Boy at Christmas. St. Anne's has always been a welcoming home and parish, and very multicultural. I would like to say a special thank you to the Vietnam community, because without them, we wouldn't have all the beautiful things in the church. Yes, and we love having them. So please, I'd like you to take a look over on the table in front of the rectory thing over here. We have made posters from 1924 through now, and there's pictures and explanations of a lot of things that went on during those years at the parish. So thank you so much for coming today.
Sharon also played the pump organ in the old church with the children's choir. And St. Anne's will always be with us. God bless everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jim and Miss Sharon, for your wonderful story sharing. Thank you so much. Next person to share